Welcome to Hero Wars Info. My name is Ryan. Today we're going to be talking about how you'd be able to get Cascade to max rank 6-star and get all the soul stones that are needed before the event is over. So for those who are unaware, to get Cascade, the only way to get his soul stones are by going to the Altar of Fate and by spinning and using these Valor Coins that are given to you throughout the event. Now, each spin has a chance at different prizes. You can get a grand prize. I think that's close to around a 10% chance. But if you don't get a grand prize, you will get 4 Cascade Soul Stones plus one of these other prizes. So plus 1 Skinstone Chest, Chaos Core, Great Enchantment Rune, Absolute Artifact Chest, Artifact Coin. So we're going to assume that it's going to be 10% is going to be getting the main prize, which in that case, you do not get the Cascade Soul Stone. So let's do some quick math on here. Let's say that you spend 10, and if you spend 10 times, you will get 9 prizes. 9 times 4 is 36. So each 10 spins will give you 36 Soul Stones. So from there, we know that there is going to be required 630 Soul Stones to max a hero out. So we're going to divide that by 36. We have 17.5. That's how many spins that you're going to need times 10. So really 175 spins to get Cascade to max. So now that we know that number, it becomes a lot easier to figure out how many Valor Coins we're going to need. So in this case, let's assume that we're just going to do our regular cost spins, which for everyone, at the very most, it's going to be 2,700. Let's times that by 2,700. And this is the amount of Valor Coins that you're going to need. 472,500. But can we reduce that amount? You absolutely can. So if we go to upgrade, there is an upgrade called the Grail of Generosity. What this does is it reduces this cost in the Altar of Fate to be able to, instead of costing 2,700, if you upgrade it once, it will now cost 2,600. This is actually the reason why I am waiting on doing any more of these spins, even though I have a lot of Valor Coins. I'm going to finish this Amulet of Battle first to make sure that I can get my totem. Then after that, I will probably be spending a lot of these extra energy crystals on this Grail of Generosity just to lower the costs of the amount of Valor Coins per spend. I might also use some here on the Tome of Greed. This gives extra coin bonus when spending energy, so conversion and relic upgrades. You'll actually notice down here there's a purchase bonus that you get a specific number of Valor Coins every single time that you upgrade a particular relic. And it doesn't matter what relic that you upgrade, you will be getting a specific amount of Valor Coins. So if I upgrade the Tome of Greed once, now the purchase bonus, instead of 100, would be 200, right? So I'd be getting 2,000 of these if I spent 10 energy crystals on this level. So it is important to note that you can get additional purchase bonuses right here. That is one of the easiest ways to get some Valor Coins, and using the Grail of Generosity, I also would be able to lower this cost. Now, what are the other ways to get these Valor Coins? Well, you'll notice that these different levels also give you specific amounts of Valor Coins. So Chapter 6 gives 50,000. So does Chapter 7. I've already done these chapters, so I can't see the rewards. My assumption is they're 50,000 as well for beating these bosses, maybe a little bit less. But there's also an event out here called Taming the Wave. Now, Taming the Wave gives you different Valor Coins for improving different aspects of usually Cascade alone. So we have such as a reach evolution level for Cascade. So if you are able to get him fully to 6 stars, you'll get additional Valor Coins. The Forgotten Stream, Splash of Destruction, you can see I've already done a few of these. I know one of these is leveling Cascade's Gift of the Elements up all the way max. You'll see here one that is reach glyph total 150 for Cascade. This one's just upgrading any hero skin 150 times. This one unlocking any Ascension glyph 30 times. Wait a couple days for this one. We will have a double dip with the Ascension to Asgard event that comes out, so wait on that. And then reaching the ability level totaling a specific amount up to 400 for Cascade. What that's talking about is this particular ability right here. These that you can upgrade to get additional stuff. I know one of the other levels was building Cascade up to red. That gives you the max prize. So if you are able to move him to red, you will get a little bit of bonus of extra Valor Coins. Now, there's a lot of different ways to get Valor Coins, so I don't think you have to go a particular strategy, but knowing that you have to get 472,000 maximum to get Cascade, or should be close to maximum unless you have a little bit of, I'm going to say actually good luck, because these additional Sapphire medallions, the grand prize, are very, very valuable. So if you miss out on a few Cascade Soul Stones, hopefully you have other ways to get Valor Coins to get those Cascade Souls. But I think for most people, and here's the big question, are free-to-play players going to be able to get Cascade Max? I think for most players, the answer is going to be yes, as long as you spend your resources correctly, right? Don't spend your energy crystals until you figure out your strategy. If you're planning on going up to just level 5 and forgetting these 2 levels, do that and then start spending your energy on lowering this cost, or even potentially upgrading the tomes so that you get more purchase bonus here. So it is definitely possible for free-to-play players to do that, as long as they are focused on that and they put that at the top of their priority list. Now, if you are trying to do both, if you are trying to get all these prizes, the totem, and you're trying to get Cascade, my best guess is it is going to cost you a little bit of money. You might have to buy the battle pass. You might have to buy a specific offer for additional energy crystals. Haven't done the math on that, but it will probably be pretty hard for free-to-play players or even paid players to do both unless you are spending a little bit of cash. Hopefully this was helpful. You now have the amount of Valor Coins that you can focus on to make sure that you can guarantee Cascade to get to max stars. Thanks for watching.